Okay, so I'm doing a review on my personal favorite movie ever made, Small Soldiers. And when it says funny, smart, and action-packed, it is. It actually is quite action-packed throughout the whole film. Now, the main characters is a boy, the Gorgonites, and the Commando Elite. Now, the Commando Elite are the bad guys because they're trying to kill the Gorgonites. That's what they were programmed to do. And the Gorgonites are trying to hide, but in the end they end up fighting back. But I'll get into that later. Now, what happens is a company executive pitches an idea for the Commando Elite, and in the commercial, Chip right here punches his way out of his toy box. And so the main guy says, can they really do that? And of course the executive guy says, no they can't. But then the rich guy goes, I'm sick and tired of commercials, false advertising, things that the toys can't really do. So he gives them access to buy things to make sure the toys are programmed to be able to do these things. And he wants them to fight the monsters so that they have purpose more than just to be soldier toys. But then one guy buys military-grade microchips used to guide military rockets and puts in the toys. So they basically have supercomputers in their heads that also resemble Terminators. In fact, we even see their endoskeletons, which resemble Terminators. It's actually pretty fun. I think it's like a throwback or something, considering he looks like Arnie a little bit. I actually think that was a reference to Terminator now. But the boy, of course, has a love story in this movie because he falls for a girl. But this girl isn't like cliched girls, like she's a girly girl, she's a damsel in distress. She's actually a tomboy, which actually surprises a lot of viewers. It actually surprised me the first time, and I actually ended up liking the girl as a character. Now, personally, this movie, like I said, is my favorite of all time because, yes, some effects are cheesy and not everyone's gonna like it. You can say that about every movie, not everyone's gonna like it. Even if you think it's the best film ever, some people are just gonna downright despise it. But me personally, I think it's one of the best. Because a lot of movies suffer from one big problem. Their endings. Their endings are so heavily action-packed that, and epic, I mean, that most people just skip to the ending when they get the DVD to watch that part because they don't care about the rest. They've seen it. But I've seen this movie a good 20 plus times in a row, and I've watched the movie from beginning to end without wanting to skip any parts. Because all the parts were just that good. It's fun to watch Chip talk to the soldiers, and this isn't like a... The toys, they don't have small amounts of screen time. They have a lot of screen time in this. Like, massive amounts. Like, they're in, like, 80% of this movie, the toys. Or even 90%, in fact. Heck, I think they're in the movie more than the actual boy. Which is surprising. Considering a lot of movies, they have, like, a main character show up, like, once in a while, like the Batman movies. A lot of the time, he's Bruce Wayne for a while, then he's Batman, you just want to see the Batman parts. Here, the toys are actually around a lot, which actually makes the whole movie kind of able to let you sit through it. And watch it all of it. Which I really like. And the ending's not so epic that it's going to make you skip all the other cool parts. The epic actually... So some people would say it's kind of underwhelming. It's just an all-out attack from the commandos to fight the humans and kill the Gorgonites. Naturally, they lose, but they kind of don't. I'll get to that in a minute. But the ending you just see a lot, but it's not focusing on... By the way, they mess a whole city, neighborhood block up with all the stuff they've built, like weaponry and stuff. Chip has a little helicopter and everything, a knife that he cuts a kid with. And this movie is really violent towards people. Chip threatens to kill a human and makes him drive. He gags him, ties him up. The kid gets shot with corn holders in his leg by the commandos. They're threatening to kill people just because they're kidnapping kids, drugging parents so they can get away, turning Barbies into Frankenstein-like monsters to help them fight. it's actually a pretty messed up film with some of the violence, which is actually pretty interesting and a really ballsy move, which you gotta respect from filmmakers. Now, in the final part of the movie, we hear that the main rich guy does not want to shut down the Commando Elites. In fact, after seeing the damage they can do, he says slap 3 more zeros on the end of their $75 price tag and sell them to the military. That's right, the Commando Elites are not decommissioned or anything, even though they destroyed homes in a matter of a day of their release. They weren't even released yet. And they already caused that much damage, and his main idea is to sell them to a military so they can give them to rebel camps for the kids so that they can attack the rebels stealthily, is what is implied. So, technically speaking, in the end-all be-all of it, neither side really won and neither side really lost. I mean, yeah, the Gorgonites beat and killed a bunch more commandos, and the commandos failed to kill one Gorgonite, but hey, the movie's actually very interesting about the ending, because it doesn't go for like, oh, the Gorgonites win, the commandos are stopped made. No, they're still made, which actually shocked me. So personally, my review of this film is a 10 out of 10, because I just loved it so much as a kid, and I still love it as a teen. And I'm really sure I'm going to love it even farther into the future. This is definitely my favorite movie. I give it a personal 10 out of 10. And for other people, I probably give it a 7 out of 10. And other people probably like a 3 if you hate animated films with these type of effects. But personally for me, I love it, and I actually recommend it to everybody because it's honestly a really good movie. It has smart jokes, smart science, smart stuff, funny jokes, and it is action-packed throughout. So yeah, my review is I love this movie, and I actually definitely recommend you see it. If you can catch it on Netflix or anything, I definitely recommend you give it a watch.